Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for April 2021. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Shift this a little. Okay. So hello, Taurus. I hope you are doing well. I'm going to start off here with your pulled some Earth magic cards and a crystal. I was going to pull one, but two came out for you, so you get two. Now that's, sorry, pull that up a little bit. Okay, you got the spring equinox, rebirth, and love, compassion. And your crystal inspiration, fluorite, find peace within. Find peace within with the fluorite. Okay. So, where do we want to start with you, Taurus? Let's see. I want to start here with these reversed cards because, and then we'll get into the others. You have the Eight of Pentacles reversed, the Six of Swords reversed, the Four of Cups, and the Eight of Cups all reversed. So, for this is like a rough patch here with this Six of Swords reversed. This is something you've been dealing with. It's not new. It's something, some challenge, some struggles you've been dealing with for some time. And this card, this card talks about moving through it. So that energy is about moving through that. But because at a slower pace, but because it's reversed, I think it's telling you now to you need to kind of get through it. You need to get moving on that and get through it. It's something you need to deal with. It's something you need to accelerate a little bit, become more mindful of it, of the solutions, and getting those things done, getting through that. You're strong, and you've been strong moving through it, but now it's kind of like you need to do that last push to get through it. Okay, it's time to get past that, whatever it is. We can't always control that, but I mean, it's just that to put a little more effort into pushing through whatever that situation has been. This card here, the Eight of Pentacles, that's about some of you might have been making some bad choices and mistakes and errors, using poor judgment, and as a result, you've created some of these challenges and things for yourself because you've been kind of using poor judgment, making mistakes, not thinking before you act, and could be even at your job or work, just kind of messing up there, not getting your work done, not doing it properly, not showing up, coming in late, that kind of stuff. So just not really putting your whole full effort in, and suffering from those consequences of that. You have it's been like a battle for you. It seems like for some of you Taurus, it's just to get your stuff together here and move through this storm. Um, I'm sorry I laughed at that. Sometimes I laugh inappropriately. I'm so sorry. Just kidding. I'm kidding you, Taurus. I'm kidding. Um, you have to have humor. You have the Four of Cups also reversed, so this is something for some of you. You're not you haven't been willing to let go. Here's this one too, walking away from things that no longer serve, fulfill you, things that aren't good for you, and it's reversed. So you're not doing that. You're not, you know, you need to, but for whatever reasons you just haven't been doing that. So you're staying in an environment or in a situation or a mindset that has not been healthy for you, has not been fulfilling for you, and has not reaped, um, hasn't hasn't put you where you want to be. You know, it's not working for you, but you're stuck in it for some reason. And here's another card with that same kind of energy. You're just kind of, you know, looking at the woulda, shoulda, coulda, and it's time for you to get up and move from that. Okay? It's time for you to get up and move from that. Sitting there in your regrets and stuff. Now you need to get up and move, is what you're being asked to do. And there you have the Chariot. The Chariot is telling you, you know, you've got some things that are going to be moving forward. I'm getting that let go or be dragged kind of vibe for you, Taurus, with these two cards and this one and this one. It's like let go or be dragged. Okay, these changes are coming. They're fast. They're swift moving. There's a lot of energy here. You can get on there and direct that and steer that in the direction you want to take it, or you can sit here uh, and be stuck and refuse to move forward and be dragged. But either way, it's moving. It's moving forward. Um, and where you end up, that's going to be up to you, Taurus. Um, so that's why you need this rebirth, spring equinox card, and that love, compassion card, and that find peace within fluorite, because a lot of you are not at peace within right now. It's like there's something going on and you're imbalanced. You're kind of, you're looking at it. You're stopped. You're looking, but it's like you're not getting anywhere. You know, like I said here, you know what's bad for you. You know what's not working, and I think you probably know how, at least in some way, what to do about it. But you're not listening to yourself. For some reason, you're just stuck and not making that move. Um, you know, you've got the moon here. The moon, you're feeling that pull. The moon pulls. It's got that energy, it pulls the tides. It's you're feeling a pull to walk away from here. You're feeling a pull to get moved through this stuff, but you're feeling the pull of that Chariot, the movement, change, redirection. But it's like you're not, you're feeling it, but you're not letting it guide you. You know it, but you're just not doing it. Um, you do have that Ace of Pentacles, which is a new opportunity for you. So you may, this is the advice column really here. So you need to get that new attitude towards your working. Your work ethic is suffering. Because of I think because of the stress you're in or something. Um, and you're just, you've got that opportunity here now for that rebirth, for that turn things around, start something new, a new job maybe, field of study and something new beginning with regards to the things like job, home, and um, the physical earth bound concerns, that we all have, your day-to-day life, your survival, your responsibilities and things. So this is a grounded kind of energy with the pentacles, which is what you are, Taurus. You're an earth sign. So I'm saying get grounded here for some of you and begin something new that's going to be, it'll be fruitful. It will be prosperous and successful if you get going and get yourself going in that right direction and follow that pull. If there's something you've been wanting to try or have a new opportunity, then you might need to consider that. Okay, I'm not going to tell you what to do because I don't know what your situation is, but it's a consideration for you. So, and to be mindful that you may have some new opportunity or offer coming your way. So, you know, something you'll want to consider. Um, you have the emperor, and I mean the emperor is a good solid energy. He's a good solid human being. He's strong, he's tough, but he has compassion. I mean, he doesn't rule over his kingdom with terror or anything. He's a good intelligent energy, strong, in control of himself, in control of his kingdom, his life, his world. He's someone who would give you wise advice. So perhaps for some of you, you can, you're in a position to give some, wise advice to someone, or you're, by the looks of some of these cards, some of you might be more in line with getting some, seeking out some good advice and listening to it. Okay. But yeah, and also, like I said, he's a compassionate ruler, and that brings me to this love compassion card that you have, because this card is about opening your heart, healing your heart, and loving again, and being, and not, I don't mean in the romantic kind of way necessarily. It could be that, could be some of that for you, but mostly this is about you and your heart and your heart chakra. It's got that heart. It's got that green. That energy and that green for the heart chakra. Um, it's about, cleansing that, opening that, recharging that heart, getting that pumping again, getting that love flowing again in your life, and having compassion. And when I say that, I mean not just for other people or things. This is about for you as well. Loving yourself and having compassion for yourself, forgiving yourself, loving yourself, and shining that light, and then that will shine out towards others. But you have to do it for yourself. And here's that rebirth. This is you are Taurus. You're a spring baby. You were born in the end of April, or why is that doing that? I keep getting this cloud over my camera. Um, it's like dim. There we go. You're Taurus. You were born in the end of April or into May, and through the springtime baby. So we just had the spring equinox. We're talking about April here, so we're talking about the springtime for you, and so it's literally springtime, and within it can be springtime. It's time for you to rebirth. It's fertile energy here. So this is good that you will have, if you get that opportunity, if you see it and you think about it, it's, It could be fertile and prosperous for you. This is about growing, um, connecting with the earth element, which you are, Taurus, reconnecting with yourself, reconnecting with that earth element, appreciating earth. For some of you, it's kind of literal too, in the sense that a lot of us, I am an earth sign as well. Not all, but a lot are if not appreciative of natural things and places and spaces. They like to grow plants. Some of us, I've never been a real green thumb, but I've sort of had my own rebirth when it comes to that lately, of nurturing plants more and being more successful with that. So for some of you, Taurus, I actually know some Taurus people who do love to plant their plants and grow their gardens. So maybe get out there and grow some plants and get your hands in the dirt, literally. You know, this is symbolic, but it's also literal. I mean, it can be. You can actually get some plants, grow them, water them, nurture them, and give them love. That helps you to grow and feel that love as well and get that earth energy, and appreciation for life and love and growth. So you're growing and rebirth in there, Taurus, in the springtime, your birth time, and you have the fluorite, find peace within. So what I was just saying was along that same line where you'll find peace in that growth. Find spaces where you feel peaceful, things that make you feel peaceful. It's different for everybody. So whatever that is for you, be mindful of where you are when you feel at peace, what you're doing when you feel at peace, who you're with when you feel at peace, and when you're not. And then you'll know, this is where I want to be. This is who I want to be with. This is what I want to be doing. This is where I feel peaceful. And then maybe you'll get ready to start walking away from some of those things, people's, places that are not making you feel peace, not helping you to grow. And instead, they're battling against your growth. They're creating obstacles. And I'm not saying other people are doing this, but there's people, places, things that just we don't fit there anymore. And so we got to go from there. We have to change it. And that's what the rebirth is. So it's stuff within you that you're dealing with, and also some of that external stuff that causes you to carrying that weight around that you need to let go of and release. Get out of where you don't belong and move forward to where you do with this Chariot. You also have that Empress card, so there's the same thing I think I spoke on already. But that's more of that rebirth and fertile energy, what you touch and focus on and put your intentions into and your effort into, it'll grow. It'll grow in you. It'll grow inside of you. It'll grow without. You'll be more into balance here. So you could get yourself a piece of fluorite and find places, like I said, things that make you feel peaceful. Just find that peace within yourself. And if you don't want to, you don't have to get the fluorite. I'm not telling you to go buy fluorite. You could if you want, if you have some, carry it around with you. Sit with it when you're trying to gauge those feelings and things that you're needing to heal and move away from, and when you're just trying to find that peace. So Taurus, I feel like the main energy here for you is to keep moving forward through the storm. Put your head down, move forward, it's going to get a little more fast paced for you here in April. Things moving faster, stronger energies, moving forward. Let's flip this card around. Let's start walking away from some of those things that are not serving you, that are not making you peaceful and fulfilled and and happy. Figure out what it is you want. Maybe you don't know. Get the moon here, so maybe some of that's kind of, in the dark. But there's definitely a pull you're feeling towards something or away from something. So get yourself in peace, get yourself balanced, get yourself looking, to what it is you need to walk away from. Also, though, because that is, I do want to say for some of you, because this card is reversed, sometimes that means you may have to stay where you are a little bit longer because it's just not time for you to walk away from it. So, but you're preparing, you can prepare yourself to do that. So I want to make that clear too to some of you that this is kind of both of these cards here are kind of you're still in it. There may be some more, you may need some more time before you're ready to move away from these things. Maybe the time's not even right to do that. But even if you find yourself unable to move away at this time from some of those things, and you still have a ways to go to get through that storm, you can still find that inner peace to help you through that. You're strong. You've got that strong emperor energy. This is a strong card. It's an emperor's not he's in charge. So take charge of yourself. Take charge of your life. Again, there's that moving forward energy, but again, keep it all in balance here. Don't just go running off without a plan or leaving something that where you're needed. You might still be needed there for whatever reason. I mean, the universe has a way of sometimes life has a way of putting us where we need to be, even if it's a difficult process. We learn that way too. But so you may need to remain in some things for a bit longer, but that will come, that will change. You will be moving forward through what this storm is, and there is that rebirth. There is that new job or new opportunity coming up for you with that Ace of Pentacles, or new ideas for you that you're getting, that you're going to decide on. So it's the springtime of rebirth, and love yourself. No matter what is going on with all this stuff here, because there's some stuff, Taurus, love yourself, have compassion with yourself, and care for yourself. Get your seeds planted within, and start to grow in a more positive direction. There's a lot going on here. A lot of what happens is not in our control. Things happen, and then we have to react or respond. So we have to respond to it and deal with it. And so that's what it is you're doing. But, it's looking good as far as it will pass. And you have to put in that effort, find your peace, start some, planting those seeds that you can nourish throughout the spring, throughout April, throughout the spring, and then, the harvest in the fall. So I think you've got some things to work through still through April, maybe, even into the May, into the, throughout the springtime. And then I'm going to say, a lot of that by the end of that May or into the fall, actually, for some of you, that you'll start to see more. You'll be ready to, you'll see that harvest. But plant the seeds now, and, find that peace within. Plant your seeds, love yourself. Most important message here, love yourself, take care of yourself, have compassion for yourself, and keep moving forward and trusting the journey. You will get to where you more want to be. Okay. All right, Taurus, I'm going to leave it there with you. I hope that's helpful, insightful. And Take good care of yourselves, Taurus. Be blessed.